welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be doing this look right here. Hope you can see it well. And yeah, this video I want to give a shout out to my little cousin Samantha back in Texas that I went to go visit her, when was it, a few weeks ago, and I miss you so much, Samantha, for real, like I can't. And yeah, this video goes out to you, girl. Sorry, Nettie, and sorry, Thomas. This one goes for your sister. So this is the look. If you guys like it and you guys want to learn how to redo it, then keep on watching. Bye. Okay, so first what we're going to do is I'm going to prime my face since I already moisturized before. And what I'm using to prime my face is this Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer, the pore minimizing one. And I'm just going to use a little bit of that, work it like this, and then pat it in. Okay, next I'm going to be doing is my foundation, and for foundation I'm going to be mixing two different foundations. One is the Clinique Even Better in the shade Golden Neutral. I am very, very tan right now, so this is very light, and I'm going to be mixing this light one with the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation in the shade 109 Classic Tan. This is very dark for me. So I'm going to be mixing a little bit of this with the Clinique one. I'm just going to mix them. Now I'm going to apply that to my face. And first I'm going to be using my finger. First on one side, and to blend it out I'm going to be using the Morphe G1 brush. Favorite brush. And I'm trying not to get it in my eyebrows, because if I get foundation on my eyebrows and then I do them, by the end of the day I won't have eyebrows. Alright, foundation is done. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to conceal my under eyes, and I'm going to be using the Naked Skin Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer. And I am in the shade Medium Neutral. And I am also going to blend that out with the Morphe G1, the same one that we used for foundation. I'm going to go in with my finger. Put a little bit on my eyelids just for the eyeshadow. Alrighty. Now of course we have to set that. To set that I'm going to be using the NYX HD Studio Photogenic Finishing Powder. Looks like these. I'm going to be using an angled brush to tap off the excess and pat and blend it. Do the lids too. Oh yeah, wow. Alright, now we are set with that, and now I am going to highlight and contour. First, I'm going to go in with a cream bronzer, just to bronze up my face a little bit more. I love to be bronzed. And the cream bronzer that I'm using is the NARS Vientiane. I don't know the name, but this is what it looks like. Beautiful, beautiful. And this is what I'm doing. This is what I always do. I grab a little bit. I don't apply it directly, so it's also an angled brush. And I just apply this on the brush. And then from here I go onto my face. I'm just going to apply this right here. On my forehead, on this chin, a little bit on the nose. I will go back in later with a more grayer toned shade. I dropped my brush. Got him. Now for the actual contouring part and highlighting, I'm going to be using the Kat Von D Shade Light palette. Excuse me. And to contour, I'm going to be using this shade, which is Shadow Play, and mix it in a little bit with Subconscious. Maybe. I'm not sure. Yeah, I will. And contour. Exactly on the forehead. Now I'm going to do this on the nose. Okay. And to highlight, I'm going to use this color and this color. This is more of a pinky shade, and this is a little too light for me, so I'm going to be mixing them. And this color is Lyric, and this color is Lucid. And just highlight. I got in my eye. And then with my finger, I'm going to be using this shade, the middle shade, for the bridge of my nose. Oh, blend it out, girl. Okay. Then comes blush. I'm going to be using the Ultimate Matte Blush Palette, and this is what it looks like. It's broken. This is it. And I'm going to mix two colors again. I'm going to mix this one and these two. Got it. We're moving on to this part. And I'm going to do the eyebrows first. So for my eyebrows, I am going to be using the LA Colors Brow Kit in the shade Black, 210 Medium. It's got these three colors. I'm going to brush them out. I'm going to start filling them in. Excuse my hairy eyebrows, but they're a little bushy, but I'm trying to grow them out again so I can reshape them. I think they look the same. So I'm just going to brush it out again, lightly. Now I'm going to move on to the eyes, and since we already primed them with my concealer, I'm just going to start like this. First things first, we're going to apply a lighter color on the crease and the whole eye, just so it makes the blending of the eyeshadows easier. And the color that I'm going to be using is from the Smashbox Full Exposure palette, and it is going to be first this one, and then this one. Yeah? Okay. So first the lighter one, and I'm using that same brush that the palette comes with. So, ooh, let's clean it. I'm going to be applying this on the crease. It's the same color as my skin, so, I mean, it's just to make blending easier. Okay, now we're going to go in with that second color I showed you. It's a little darker, not barely a difference. And this we're just going to apply to the crease and a little above the crease. I think that's good. So now we're going to move on with the Morphe eyeshadows. First one we're going to be using is called Granite, and it's like a brownish purplish, grayish. I have no idea how to describe these colors. I'm so bad at describing the shades of the eyeshadows. Oh my gosh. I'm going to apply this on the lid. And since I already did my foundation and concealer, I'm going to tap it like really well so I don't get fallout. And if I do, then we'll just wipe it away. And just pat it on the eye. And I'm going to build the color to the intensity that I want. So now we're going to blend that out with another Morphe eyeshadow, and the shadow that I'm going to be using now is called Caramelized. Be using the same Smashbox brush, and so like I said, I'm going to be blending that out with this eyeshadow. Tap it off. In circular motions. Okay, and then with the back of this brush, I'm going to go back into the shade that we used on the lid, Granite, and I'm going to make that a little more intense. Now that we lost a little bit of the color with the blending. And blend again. Blending is what? Blending is key. We're gonna go in with another Morphe eyeshadow, like I said. And this is a deeper color for the shade, and this shade is called Deep Cocoa. To me, it looks like a purpley brown or like a maroon type of color. Deep Cocoa. It's so pretty. Ugh. Blend, blend, blend. Now I'm going to add dark rose gold color. This is from Morphe. This is the shade Burlesque. And this is her right here. So it's more like a darker rose gold. It's pinkier. And I'm going to apply that with the same brush that we applied the dark granite shade on the lid. And I'm going to apply that to the very center of the lid. Okay. And now for the inner corner highlight, I am going to be I'm going back to the Smashbox Full Exposure palette, and I'm going to be using this color. It's I want to say it's like a champagne color. I'll apply that to the inner corner, under the brow. I'm going to continue to the bottom lash line. With the bottom lash line, I'm not going to be doing a lot. I'm just going to be applying the caramelized Morphe shade, and with the same flat shader brush. Okay, and now I'm going to go in with the granite color and mix it in with Deep Cocoa. I want to darken it up a little bit more, so I'm going to go in with the black shade in the Smashbox Full Exposure palette. It is black shade, so very, very lightly with that black shade, I'm going to just like that. And that same black shade, I'm going to add a little bit with the same brush that I've been using the whole time. Just a little bit. Barely any. To the top. Alright. So me, I love my eyeliner. And you don't need it with this look. I don't think you need it, but I'm going to do it because I love it. The eyeliner that I'm going to be using is the Maybelline New York Eye Studio, a gel eyeliner. And it is in the shade Blackest Black. This is what it looks like. Little tiny. And I'm going to use it with the brush that it came with. Like I said, the other eye doesn't always work for me. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply mascara. You already know, two different favorite mascaras. And I'm going to curl my eyelashes real quick. And I don't use false eyelashes. I can't deal with them. So this yellow one is for the top lashes. You already know. I load on the mascara, girl. Alright, the eyes are done, and now we are going to move on to lips. I'm going to be using Strip Down. It's going to line them. Okay, and for gloss, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Shimmer Gloss. It's called Citrus Chic, and it is a little nude orange type of thing. Obsessed, I love it. I am going to be using the e.l.f. Baked Blush, but it is a perfect highlighter for me, so yeah. Okay guys, sorry, my camera stopped working. My camera stopped working, but this is the final look. I hope you guys like it. What I did add before it stopped working was, I don't know if I said it, but I added the e.l.f. Baked Blush as a highlighter to the cheekbones, a little bit on my nose, and the Cupid's bow. And then I blended the whole face out with the stippling brush. I just blended it out, and I think that's all I did. Yeah, that's it. That's it for my video, and thank you so much for watching. Bye. This eyeliner, I love this lip liner. Strip Down from MAC. Go get it.